from now, and if I get this really bad, Julie, you'll help me. Echoes of Andalucia, a journey through Spanish classical song with Julie Zavares, soprano, and Steve Margocious, piano. And you can talk about what you're singing, it's better.
Multi-talented soprano.
Rosadas rosas, flor das flores, dona das donas, Señor das senhores, rosa flor das flores, dona das donas, Señor das senhores.
Wow.
Thank you all for coming, and thank you for being here again with us. It's so wonderful to be back here at the Rossetti house. The song you just heard is called a cantiga, which is a medieval Spanish folk song honoring the Virgin Mary, and it was sung by troubadours in the Middle Ages and was published around 1250. During the Middle Ages, for about 800 years, between 711 and 1492, both Spain and Portugal were controlled by Moorish kings. The Moors were Muslims from North Africa, and during that time, Spain was an international and enlightened society as compared to the rest of medieval Europe. The Moors were responsible for bringing their music and their exotic scales into Spain and Portugal, and introducing the guitar and lute family into Europe. So flamenco is a song and dance style which originated in Andalucia, which is the southern part of Spain, with its roots in a Moorish tradition. And it was influenced by Spanish Romani, or the Gypsies. Some of the most important composers of the 19th and 20th centuries were inspired by flamenco, and you will hear them here this evening. They were concerned that the traditional flamenco songs and style of singing were disappearing and becoming too commercialized. So these composers scoured Andalusia looking for and collecting folk songs to incorporate into their compositions. So their compositions combine the unique characteristics of flamenco and folk songs, which is the traditional melodies, dance rhythms, and lyrics, and they combine them with classical composition. And since folk songs are traditionally accompanied by guitar, they transferred the guitar idioms to the piano. And as a result, flamenco has become one of the iconic sounds of Spanish music and culture. And that is what this program celebrates. And you rarely hear these songs, and I hope you'll love them as much as I do. They're just such beautiful songs, and they're rarely performed, and they're by the most well-known Spanish composers. So, I'm going to start with Manuel de Falla, who is a native of Andalucia, and I've chosen 3 songs from his collection. So the first song is about the Moorish cloth, which is for sale. And the second one is a lullaby, which is a melody that de Falla heard had sung to him as a child by his mother. And the third one is called Polo. And Polo is a brisk flamenco musical style. It's a form that has foot stomping. And the song says, I keep a deep sorrow in my breast. Love is wretched, and so is he who made me understand it.
Wow.
Le cayó So all of these composers that you're here this evening, they either knew each other or were influenced by one another or were their teachers. This was all part of a Spanish nationalist school. And this next composer, Enrique Granados, was deeply influenced by de Falla. And he was very renowned during his lifetime, but sadly he had an early, untimely death. He was performing a recital for President Wilson during World War I, and he was returning to Spain in 1916 when his boat was hit by a German U-boat.
Are you forgetting Albanians?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I forgot.
We can come back.
I'm going to come back to Granados, but Granados, de Falla, and Albéniz all work together. And here, Steve is going to play something by Albéniz. program. The program has a list of the songs on the other page. Although, I almost skipped it, which would have been tragic. Back to Granados. So I've chosen 2 songs of Granados, and I was saying that he met an untimely death. His boat was hit by a German U-boat during World War I on his way back to Spain after he had just performed for President Wilson in New York. And he dived into the water to save his wife, and they both drowned. And the first song is about a young girl who was lamenting, and she had good reason to lament, because her lover had left her when she was so young that she could scarcely believe that she was as old as the years since he left her. And the second song is about the mountain girls of Cuenca. We're going to the pine grove, and some are looking for pine nuts, but the others are going there just to dance, and they merrily dodge Cupid's arrows. Dancing. Joaquin Rodrigo. He wrote this next song, which is based on a traditional melody using a fandango accompaniment, which is flamenco, and it's set to a Renaissance text from the 16th century. And it says, "Mother, I've seen my beautiful love by the poplar trees of Seville." This next song is by Federico Mompou, who is from Barcelona. He collaborated with the next two composers that I'm going to be singing, which is Lark and Montauban, on a number of projects. And this song is based on a traditional Catalan melody, which are melodies from Barcelona. And in Barcelona, they don't speak Spanish, they speak Catalan. And this song is in the Catalan dialect or language.
Blanco
Thank you. It's still can be found in the hills all around as I entranced by the beauty before me, entranced by a life full of sunshine and flowers and song. And one day's London starts to I envy the match of stars here on the water. For soon in the wind and the stars, 1,000 guitars, they are soft on my ear. And that song became the official anthem of the city of Granada.
Okay.
And you see why I love playing with this man. He's such a gem. We're so lucky to have him with us. So Federico Garcia Lorca is well known as a dramatist and a poet. And few people knew that he was also a musician. He was born in Andalucia, and Ken and I visited his house outside of Granada. He joined Faya to promote flamenco festivals, and together they visited all the villages of Andalusia looking for traditional folk songs. Unfortunately, Lorca was murdered at the age of 38 during the Spanish Civil War by fascist forces. There's light in his eye. I don't think there's much I can do. Anyway, I've chosen 4 of Lorca's arrangements. The first 2 songs, I'm going to do them 2 at a time. The first song is Anda Caleo. Come, clap hands, have a good time, make a commotion. This song became a powerful resistance song during the Spanish Civil War. And then afterwards it became a flamenco number. This folk version tells about a hunter who tracks down his beloved who has been taken away. And he talks about, in the song, shooting a dove, which is symbolic of her if she's been unfaithful. Because if she was unfaithful, he says, it would cause me great pain to kill the dove. And then the second song is about the cafe, Chinita's Cafe. And in the cafe, the bullfighters are talking. And this song was taught to Lorca by his great uncle, who had earned a living playing flamenco in the nightclubs of Malaga. So in this Chinita Cafe, Paquito says to Frasquello, he says, I'm more of a bullfighter than you are, and more of a gypsy. So there.
Yeah.
Voce It's a flamenco style Andalusian dance. It goes way back to the Moorish times. And it's about the crazy gypsy who wishes that the things that he dreams comes true. And he sees that he loves her very much, but she doesn't love him at all. So poor Zorongo. And the next one is Long Live Seville, and the girls of Seville that wear mantillas. And Triana is talked about. It's a neighborhood in Seville where that's associated in particular with flamenco. Long live Triana, long live Seville. Getting He was also from Barcelona. He wrote a little bit later in the 1940s, and he incorporated folk music into his songs as well. And he championed the suppressed voices of the Spanish colonial minorities. And in particular, these two songs are from a cycle of songs about Cuba. And these songs were celebrated in Cuba by the black population and the classical composers and pianists in Cuba play these songs quite often and have made their own arrangements of them. It's Cuban folk melodies and dance rhythms. The first song is a lullaby, and it celebrates the black population in Cuba. This lullaby is sung to a little boy whose head is like a coconut, with his eyes that are wide open, looking at the sea. He won't go to sleep. And the second song is about the man from the Congo who dances the solongo on one foot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check in on it. All right.